to Beatenhoff Junction. Apologies, I have not posted anything over the last few weeks. There has been some considerable changes to the layout, noting them two boards there standing up. I'll go through what I got for Christmas and also where I'm up to with the construction of the layout. Not quite got trains running, but some significant changes to the layout, still with the idea of fiddly yards, but we'll get straight into it. So back in a sec. So apologies for the absolute state that the layout is in at the minute. I've not so much went on a rampage, but decided to get stock out that I didn't realise I had and all the rest of it. So first off, Christmas presents. This Pendolino here, which obviously I think two, 3 months ago I did a video on. It's slightly running and making sure the clearance is. So I have now 2 4-car sets. I'm hoping to get some more coaches, but looking on eBay, the prices of them aren't exactly cheap. So we'll see on we'll see how I go with them. The second lot was these C-car wagons in EWS livery. I picked these up quite cheap at Orley, and I was quite surprised because these normally on eBay are going for around 35 to 45 mark. Again, same with the Pendolino coaches, people wanting silly money for them when they, Hornby don't do them anymore, but people want to take advantage of that. A Christmas present to myself, you may as well say, was obviously the Virgin Voyager Class 2220 5-car arrangement. Cracking loco. As I said in my previous video, there's not a scratch, mark or anything on it, and I am glad I got it for the price I paid. Trying to look for a cross country one is, well, you'd be better off trying to find gold. But yeah, some of the layout, the locos on the layout, this Tornado, that will be getting run on the layout when I get the chance to as a rail tour. Them coaches will be running with them, as well as, sorry guys, these ones. It was from that set, how to build your own model railway series that you could pick up from your local newsagents. I've got about 4 coaches of them, so that'll look nice going through. Obviously the HST's there with the 8-car rake. I just put it there just to see of how much of the train you'd actually see sat on the platform and the rest underneath the town scene, which I think actually you only see about 3 and a bit coaches and the rest being underneath the town scene. So it's, well, I might reduce it down to 6 and see if I can pick up some more coaches so I can get the other one up and running. I will be seeking to get that DC, can't get my words out tonight, DCC'd, so it's not DC, as I've heard when you convert it to DCC it does run that ever so slightly better. So I will just dig out the third and fourth lot of Christmas presents I got, so we'll be back in a sec. So I got 2 packs of the red brick retaining walls from wherever that line was there to the end over there by the bridge. I need 4 and a bit packs, and then from here I need 2, and then going along this part here along the back I think I need 2.5, 2 and a bit, which I think the little bit, one kit will do that side and the other side. So I need 5, 6 more packs as I think I'm going to, along the end there, carry it on with the road. So we'll move them out of the way. Again, got them from Worley. And then the new additions to the vehicle fleet, if I can pick them out, I'll pick the ones that I already had. I think, yeah, that one. I'm trying to think how many I had now. I think I already had that one. So first we have the Jaguar police car. I will be adding flashing lights to this somehow, if I can, blackening out the windows. Not sure that I can get the lights on the front back flashing, but certainly on the top I'll get them flashing. I'm trying to think of this. This is a Land Rover Sport, I think it is. I can't really see what one it is. It's quite nice. Not a Land Rover fan myself, but I thought the area this is set, you know what I mean, footballers' wives country and all the rest of it. Another Land Rover, red. BMW, although I have noticed it's got no wing mirrors. Now, compared to all the other cars, this one doesn't. Why? I don't know. I don't know if Oxford have missed them off, but I'm not too sure. A Jag, nice. Might make that into an undercover police car. A Parcel Force high top van. Could do with a few more. I think I might go for, see if I can get some Royal Mail on some other ones. I bought this when I went away to Norfolk on holiday. It's a Network Rail van, obviously with the Railway Connect things there. I have got the ramps for it. They will be in the thingy. A Network Rail Ford Transit high top van to go with the fleet. I am looking to get the ones with the cameras on the top to go on the road bridge, and then another Ford Transit Network Rail van. So I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. I think I may have got this one as well. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I put them in the box and thingied, but I will be converting this into a paint and decorator van. I'm going to put some ladders and stuff on the top, see if I can make up a mock company on that one. So we will go now into the changes of the layout, so we'll be back in a sec. So notably, you'll see that the layout is in quite a state, and you'll notice as well that piece that used to go underneath down to the incline has now gone. Now I'd like to say thank you, Jason, for the idea that we had to go underneath the boards, but I have totally removed the concept of the underneath boards, and what I have done is off that bit that comes down, continue that down to the baseboard itself, and then have the fiddle yard underneath the town scene and underneath this section, which I've already put a batten there. Let's try and do this with one hand, shall we? So the idea is that, can't really do that well, but the idea is if I've got I've made it high enough to get so that I think there's about two inches or so of space from the top of the train to the bottom of the board, so that if I want to change a loco from whatever it was pulling to something else, I can do. And then obviously these tracks will still, as I said, it's in a bit of a state at the minute, will flow and go round. I've already started on the process of using the foam risers to bring the branch line down as well. And the most notable changes to the layout are down here. Now this was, I can't remember if this board was down last time, but I have now put it down, and then I've put in a batten along the back there on the underneath that part, and then jacked up from the original batten. Tried removing it, and the screws just won't have any joy, and the drill just gives up instantly as soon as you put them in. So what I've done is I've measured, I think, 9 inches up along to there, and then I think that one was 7 or so inches, which this board will be in place in the next few days. So the idea of it flowing around and then onto this section, now the reason this section is lower than the top bit was so that the main lines and the branch line, if I can find it, that one there, went over a canal. Now the canal is going to be straight to a point and then go off at an angle. I'll make it go around the corner just to give it the illusion that it does go somewhere, although it doesn't, but it will. So following how I've constructed that little bit there, and then obviously to go down to the fiddle yard will be along the back here underneath the town scene. Sorry about that, guys, there's something happened with my phone there. So the fiddle yard will come along the bottom board, and then along the back I might try and stretch it out as much as I possibly can before then the single track then comes up to the same height as what that will be. Obviously when it comes to this board it'll be ever so slightly higher, but it'll come round in a form of a sweeping and connecting. And then what I will do is the same of what I'll do over there with a double slip and a single slip. No, sorry, double slip and a single slip. But on this side there'll be 2 double slips, so that I can get trains from the branch line down to its own fiddle yard, or I may, when the branch line comes through here, I think more or less by here, it's going to go into a tunnel portal. So I may put the branch line fiddle yard underneath here slightly and then raise it back up, and then you go around. So I might only need 1 double slip and just a straight point, I think somewhere along here, or I might put it there. Obviously the road bridge that will come along here, that, as I said, the red retaining wall kits will come along, stop, there'll be a bridge to hide the back there, so the road will go along, and then the bungalow that I have got that's under construction, in that corner there will be what will look like a new housing estate being built. I might see if I can try and find the other Bachmann Scenecraft ones of the house and see if I can get another bungalow. That'll stop there, and then the rest of this I think it'll just be rolling hills. Obviously the farm, I think the farm and manor house will be on these 2 points here. The church will be more or less by here, and what I'll do is the road that comes across from the town comes up, connects the church, but then also connects the manor house, and then the road along the back there will connect the farm. So obviously the boards that I've used from this were the boards that were underneath. Yesterday I managed to find all of these boards, so I've got, I think, five there that I've not touched, and then plus the 2 boards here that I've got which we're going to go underneath, which I may, for coming along this section here, I may use to put the town scene and all the rest of it on, although I may have to cut them down and adjust them. Also, one thing that I have done as well is, I can't move that, I've put in two legs, so I'll batten along here, along the back there, along the back, and sit a shelf. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be on runners, just so that I've got a control panel for the fiddle yard that'll come in and out, and then the idea is along the back here will be the same thing again. If I can try and put a leg down there, a longer board that will come out, so that I can do my kits up here. So if I'm kit bashing or whatever else I'm doing, painting or just other bits and bobs, I can do that. So it's, well, the state of the wiring I've not touched just yet. My main focus was trying to get all the boards right, so I knew, they're all level, which they are, which unfortunately, as I said, there were no trains running for Christmas, but hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood, that it won't be that far off into the new year that I will have trains running. I'm hopefully this weekend coming, I can try and manage to get some time up here with working over the Christmas period. I've only really had Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and tomorrow as New Year's Day off. The weekends I've worked as well, just to keep some cash flow coming in. So yeah, it's been a long year. I think 2018 November time, I said that 12 months I'll be able to have trains running. Not that far off. Wouldn't say it was an unrealistic target to set myself, but I think a month, maybe a month ish, I'll have trains running. So keep watching the channel. Thank you to the new subscribers. Really means a lot that my content on my channel, my layout is taking some interest to some people. I have posted the last 2 days or so up on the Facebook page showing what I've been up to. So that's it really, guys. 2019's come to a close. So bring on 2020, and hopefully it'll be a good year for modelling for myself. I'm watching all of your layouts, the people I'm subscribed to. Hopefully, I'll be able to have an open day here of such. I won't be able to have a lot of people around at one time, so I think it might be one or two people or three around to celebrate, to come to run trains, run their own stock, and just to have a bit of fun. So thank you very much, guys. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to click that bell as well for latest notifications. So on that note, guys, I will see you in 2020. Bye for now.